Hey everybody, welcome back to the wheel take 2. You're not gonna hear take 1 because instead of making a scene visible, like, this part here, I accidentally clicked stop recording and I'm too lazy to edit the video together, so I'll redo the intro. Last time we had West Germany Moto 85, which was a very good match, not map, and a decent deck, and yeah, I think that the game was just very fun. Not a run-of-the-mill game by any means. Interesting strategies, and yeah, it worked out well. We won, obviously, which makes it always more fun, but that never guarantees it. Now, back to rolling. East Germany, look at the chonker here. Alright. Oh, I almost clicked stop recording again. I don't know what's wrong with me today. Let's roll here before I misclick once more. South Korea. I seem to remember we had a pretty bad one recently. Or the last time, I should say. Let's see, what was our last South Korean deck? There was some, what's like, no, not Marines. Maybe Armored? No, maybe like Mech or something. Moto, ooh, yeah. Not a fan of South Korean Moto, but let's see what we're gonna roll this time around. Let me make sure that it's removed from my find here. Okay. Ooh. Oh no. All right. Let's just make sure or double check. I think it's ROK, like Republic of Korea or something. Let's double check to see what era we can even have. All the specs available, okay. Okay, Cat C is not on the table. Still, even if we get Cat B, I have very, very low hopes, I'll be honest with you. Oh, man. Well, chances were higher for Cat B, obviously. Alright. Like, all the F-16s, maybe the one with the short-range missiles are gone, but... Wait, are the Peace Pheasants? No, the Peace Pheasants are Korean. Maybe it's not that bad. But the other issue is ground transports. We won't have any. Oh god. Okay, we got plenty of UH-1Hs. We get the Tokyo answer. I'm not sure if we do. Might as well put this in. We have 65 activation points available. Oh boy, we got Stinger, we got the Seals. Okay, can somebody tell me what's the difference between the UH-1H and the Bell? Marines, Moto, Airborne. Is this in mech? Marines, Moto, Airborne, Support, and mech. And Armored, okay. Like maybe one was used by like the army and one by like, the Air Force or something like that. That might be it. I don't know. I'm sure some more knowledgeable people will tell me. That like there's literally no difference. Not even like, okay, what sounds cooler? Probably Bell. Let's go for Bell. Only get 2 cards, huh? Stinger. I think these are like one of the best like non-special force squads we can get, I think. So Chung-Su, sure. Maybe a card of you. This is just awful. Okay, we get recallers, MLRS. We get them in the game. I was hoping we get it. I didn't want to say anything because I didn't want to jinx it, but I was for one hoping we'd get Tokionsa, but I was also hoping we'd get the KM900 Recon Transport because sometimes the Recon Transports, the ground-based ones, are available in Airborne, but I didn't want to like say anything in case that wasn't the case. And now we can actually afford to get this in a ground transport, which I very much prefer. Okay, we got like 2 good cards thus far. And that's the Tokyons. Okay, fine, I'll put you in. Oh, 2 in 85, Jesus. And you know what? Put in 2 cards of these bad boys. H1S, you know what? There's some good stuff in here, right? I mean, okay, we have the activation points, might as well just fill her up. 40-point auto isn't too horrible. We don't get the F-16 with aim 9s, but we do get Peace Pheasants. Dragonfly. Oh, we don't actually have all the activation modes, but look at that. This is our best and only ASF. Obviously, we're gonna put in a Dragonfly. The worst, arguably the worst plane in the game. FFA Napalm. Dragonfly. I'm not sure when I'll ever buy the Dragonfly. I guess if I have nothing else left. I'd actually upgrade these for the accuracy. But that actually does matter if you like right click on something. 2 activation points left that we can't do anything with. Alright, I'm gonna dab on my opponents with my 2 free activation points. Alright, honestly though, tab to tab, it kind of got better, right? Logistics tab, absolutely horrible, but even a horrible logistics tab is like, okay, let me put it this way. If I could choose one tab to be absolutely horrible, I would probably go for the vehicle tab. But after that, I'd go for the logistics tab. If I'm doing like a series like this, where I play, or have a high chance of playing mediocre decks, meme decks, fancy decks, gimmicky decks, then I'd probably choose to have the logistics tab be the worst tab, because a good vehicle tab can help so much with these decks. But it really got kind of better and better with each tab. Infantry tab looked horrible. Support tab, honestly, arguably above average for airborne decks. Tank, okay, sure, we have nothing. Recon tab, actually kind of amazing, given the circumstances at least. Vehicle tab, in a similar state. I wish I had something like the Renzo. The Renzo, I believe, is Japanese. Like, by the way, I'm not. I'm sorry for like stumbling over my words. I should probably not say anything at all, but sometimes I confuse South Korean Japanese units because their flags, like at first glance, are like white with like colored in the middle, right? So you know, I know that like all the K units, for example, are I think South Korean, like K200, etc. And the Kiyomaru and the Shikis are all Japanese, right? But the units that you just don't see very often, I just am unsure with these coalitions. Same with like Commonwealth, like Canadian and ANZAC units are some, or even British units are. So I'm not always sure which one it belongs to, okay? Because I'm pretty sure the Renzo is even airborne, but Japanese. Like, something like that would have been nice here, but Aito and Toe 2 carrier even. Nice. The Cobra is actually surprisingly good. I mean, Cobras are still Cobras, right? They're pretty squishy. But having the H1S is nice. Air tab, okay, so there's a bit of a letdown. I was really hoping we'd get the piece, the KF-16 with the AIM-9s. That would have been very nice. I mean, I knew we were not gonna get the Block 52D or even the AIM-120 KF-16C. At least the one with AIM-9s would have been decent. Either way. Actually, now that I look at it, I wanna see if those are the only planes that we're missing. Peace Bridge is 86, man. Like, those are AIM-9Ms as well, right? With 5 HG and 60% and high range. Yeah, those are the only 3 planes we're missing. Again, I knew we're not gonna get these 2. I was really hoping for the Peace Bridge, man. Just 1 year, man. So close. So close. What hold on, what is it? Block 52? Probably not, right? Yeah, okay, it's 88. The AIM-120 is probably pushing this quite far. Either way, this shall be our deck. And I'll see you in a second once we find our ranked game. All right, we got Shono. Punchbowl. Punchbowl should be good. I was thinking, like, what would be a good map, right? Because on the one hand, we do have, like, quite strong elites with the Tokionsa, and even the Seals, while they're not great or necessarily the most cost-efficient squad, there are elites coming on elite, right? So, like, an infantry-heavy map, even like, Hell, because we can't really do helio drops effectively because we can't protect them well, nor are they fast. Nuclear Winter would probably actually be pretty bad. So I was thinking Hell could be good, but then again, Hell has a lot of cover, and our Peace Pheasant 2s, for example, wouldn't do too well. So maybe a pair to field, but maybe Punchbowl is good. Not a lot of cover, especially in mid, of course. Usually people aren't too aggressive with their helo openers, so like plane openers, so I can maybe like try to go for foothold there. So this might actually be the best map we could have asked for. I mean, in general, Airborne X I would say are good here, like, especially with a 2-point opener. In this specific case, might be even better than I expected. I would definitely. I mean, we have no other AA, really. So definitely open with one. In hindsight, I probably shouldn't have gone for a lead and maybe like one step less. Having only 4 ASFs is actually really bad. I did not think this through. Oh, I'm really regretting this now. Oh, what have I done? I will try to get in the middle town as well. Trying to drive down there. I'll open with like 2 Itos and some meat shields. And Zendaya is meat shield. Get a stinger on the right, get some few on the right. Get something on the ground as well. Like, the problem on here is like a Cortal here is just gonna shut every helicopter down, right? They have neither the HP nor the speed to get there safely. Two of them isn't a whole lot. I think it's fine. I want to land with some in there as well and get a stinger. If you're playing Blue Dragons, we'd get the Hachinana as well, although I don't know if the Hachinana is Cat B, but it is available in Airborne, I'm deadly certain about that. Could go for, yeah, I should probably go for Cooper and on the left there as well. Okay, I'm ready. Though I'm not sure if I feel confident. Just split you up. I don't want them side by side necessarily. Or, well, period. The UHs, the Hueys should unload reasonably fast. But they just don't have the speed, right? And 4HE means like almost any short-range missiles from planes are gonna one-shot them. Make sure I did this. Then again, the Ito can't really shoot well from there. I actually want to... I'm not gonna unload them just yet. Sorry, unload. I mean, send the plane out just yet. I'm just gonna like leave a Cobra here in S-base defense, hovering over one of the things. 55 points. Salamandra, okay, it literally can't shoot at helicopters, so that's good. If this is Baltic, could be... Oh, wow. You suck. This is Baltic, it wasn't Zil, that's the... Finish 5-point track. Musti, okay, this is not Moto. I could have seen it on the Salamandra as well. You should... You kept line of sight there? I was really expecting you to lose line of sight, I'll be completely honest. Okay, unload, unload. Yeah, oh god, the thingies are definitely an issue. Oh wow, I actually died, okay. Oh, are you landed? No, you're not. Erikois are definitely... Oh, I lost all my shit here. That's the thing, Iglas one-shot me, right? So one Erikois will kill 4 healers. To be fair, I should have unloaded them much earlier, that was totally on me. And to a certain extent, I don't know about avoidable, but definitely, this was also so avoidable, this Salam. Oh my god. To a certain extent, definitely, Ranikos, oh boy. But there was pretty much no AA. That's what I'm looking for. Oh, nice reckless rifles. The word I'm looking for, like damage. Ooh, double ones. Oh, you gotta he died because he just refused to get into this building. Ah. Oh wow, what an asshole. What an absolute asshole. Splitting the tank there. Cheeky asshole. Losing my recon here is really annoying though. I thought it did a decent job though. Oh, that range is really nice. Careful, there's gonna be. Oh no, those are sissy. No, okay, those are not Erikoi. Problem is that once the AA, like my opponent starts getting proper AA, then we're gonna be in trouble, right? So the problem is how to deal with that. If I can spot the AA, I can probably kill pretty much anything he has with this, except for the heavy never or the marksman. Well, that's an E290. If I have line of sight on them and can pretty much guarantee hitting it, then we're actually like pretty good. Okay, get back in there. Go for the Ranikos. I'm E290 trying to get in there. You only get so many E290s. Wait, is that heavy artillery? Oh, it's just a fortunate mortar strike. That's the tank. Oh, you one-shot me? I should not do this. I guess it wastes missile. That's a dead E290. I mean, if I can trade one of the rocket pod planes for an E290, that's a good trade for me, right? Because he has only so many and they're like cheap and I have decent availability, right? So that is good. Alright, you're more expensive nowadays. I want them to actually focus on the BTR 60s. So probably Sissy. What do I do against KTs? Yeah, you're so spotted by the recon squad. That's bad. That's really bad. Why did you like start hovering next to it, you dingus? A few there. Oh yeah, and this is the other issue, right? What do we do against ASFs, right? We have literally. I guess you have stingers. Oh, you're spotted. F-18 is gonna be like the issue. You can try to bait him over stingers, and in hindsight, maybe I should have taken a second card of stingers over like 3 cards of Sojong Su. I was thinking of that for a second, but then I was like, nah. But I think when I was going like nah in my mind, I did not consider that I have only 4 ASFs. And that is a big oof moment. Get one shot up. Oh my god, you hit. You're an actual god. Okay, might not be the right decision, but I want to. I think we need to tick. Oh shit, get you out of there. Go for these. Did you really miss both shots? Oh, no, I think you were shooting at something else first. Get a Cobra there, maybe. You killed this, I think. Get a supply truck over. Yeah, you should use your friggin' MG there. Oh, whoa, freaking sissy. Recursive rifles are usually pretty good against motor decks, and they once again show that they are indeed. Don't let them use the fire support against you, Razzmann. I don't know why I'm talking about myself in that person. Go for the vehicle. I think he just sent it out again. He was circling for a while. Sorry, evac for a while. Need more. Get an ITO carrier against light vehicles. Those Unity seals are actually holding pretty decently. Slowing our opponents down quite well. Like no mortars. I wanna see if the F-18 is out. It is, it is, it is. Did you just evac? No, we didn't. Now it did. I killed something. Not sure if it was worth it. Nice. Unity seals are still alive. Look at the chats. Gotta be careful with my Cobra. The Ericos will just wreck me. Like having no like actual guns is so annoying. Now I can't send out my. Oh, I'm actually gonna get the kill here. That's really good. Yeah, I need you to move up quickly. Unload there. There's I think a second squad in there. We saw another missile coming out. Although it could have been an E-290 as well. Like, sure, it was another 2 Iglas, right? I usually don't kill a plane, but don't forget, like high vet, they have a decent crit chance, right? With no ECM. Like it's okay. They have only one side armor, by the way, so they surrendered. Oh my god. GG, I guess, but like, wow. We were not in a winning position. Maybe our opponent just didn't realize what we were playing, which fair enough. Like captain to me says not the most experienced player out there. This meant as like an insult, or like, oh, they're new, but like probably just simply didn't play as much or don't care, right? Or maybe they just maybe, you know, sometimes even when you know you're in a winning position, you're like, I don't want to sit through 20 minutes of this even if I win, right? Not everybody cares about elo. But I think most people, when they're knowing they're playing a decent deck, right, which they surely must, if they realize what I was playing and what little I had available, they probably would have kept going. But that's the beauty of ranked as well, right? But maybe they realized it's an airborne deck, but maybe they didn't realize it's 85, so I don't have proper ASAs. Okay, let's see, Ito 90 is upvoted. Wait, there was actually an early one there. I thought at first it just didn't start with any proper AA. But there's even 2 other coins there, yikes. I mean, it's fair enough, that's actually a smart thing to open with. Then again, I have no sympathy after splitting the tanks. They are not upvoted. Raniko took like a lot of damage there. What can a bomber do? That's that thing. Yeah, that Ito 90 one-shotting us was pretty unfortunate too. That's one Ito 90 gun. Obviously, the other one doesn't die. On the right, I never went for this. This did nothing. I didn't realize we actually finished off. Alright, yeah, we finished off the Ranikos with the other thing. You see fire, like they had proper control here. They pushed us out of the right. Sure, I had a foothold on the left, but honestly, get the Forsec of KT, spread them around a bit, and there's nothing I can do. I have no ATGMs, right? You outrange my Ridiculous Rifle squads. And just have KT sitting here and just move in with your infantry. That's literally all you have to do. There's the other Iroquois squad. It was the second one. Oh, you merged them? Or am I like confusing the timelines here? No, I'm confusing the timelines here. Oh, I just came in when they got some Iglas again. The F-18 had some pretty good timing because just a bit. If it was out earlier, I could have sent those in before they got the Iglas. Because they got the Iglas, they could actually shoot at the Saber and kill it. Okay, pretty decent bombing run, all things considered. But I'll be honest, right? Sure, the KD was in my favor, but keep in mind, look what's on the field, right? Look how many points I had in planes, right? So if you look at stuff that's on the field, my opponent just has more and better stuff, right? But I guess mind games are serious business. Or you know, maybe my opponent just had to leave, right? Them surrendering doesn't necessarily have to mean that they thought they were losing, but all right, you know what? I'll take it. Sometimes you just have to take the quote-unquote easy dumps. It's not like I wasn't working for it, okay? I wasn't throwing the game by any means. Oh my god. I mean, I wasn't planning on this, and maybe I wouldn't have done this, but now looking at this now, the UNDTs definitely could have like caused a lot of damage, right? There was nothing here, so I could have just walked through there and then into the deep forest. Ooh, but could have, would have, should have. I'm not sure if I actually would have thought of that, I'll be honest. But yeah, I mean, despite everything, I hope you enjoyed it. I'm not gonna try to go for another game. I'm sorry. This is just such a bad deck. But I'll hopefully see you in the next one. Bye bye.